Today video IDRDN will tell you how to boost your strength and stop muscle loss. Your breakfast habit might be weakening your legs. If you're over 60 and skipping protein in the morning, your muscles could already be shrinking. Comment eggs if you still eat them at least once a week. Number 8. Ricotta cheese. Losing strength in your legs after 60 might not just be about age. It could be because your muscles aren't getting what they need to rebuild overnight. Let's start with something soft, simple, and surprisingly powerful: ricotta cheese. This type of cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually into your bloodstream. That slow release is key. It helps protect your muscles from breaking down while you sleep. Unlike fast proteins, casein gives your body time to absorb and use the nutrients efficiently overnight, when your body enters repair mode. To research, reviewed by Harvard Health, older adults benefit from spreading protein intake across the day, and casein helps cover the nighttime gap that many seniors miss. One of its key amino acids is leucine, a building block that stimulates protein synthesis. Leucine tells your body, hey, it's time to build muscle. For seniors, that's especially important because your muscles respond slower than when you were younger. Now, if you've got concerns about cholesterol or heart health, you can always go for low-fat or part-skim ricotta. It still delivers the protein benefits without overloading saturated fat. Try mixing half a cup of ricotta into your evening meal or dessert. It pairs well with fruit, toast, or even as a filling in savory dishes. Easy to chew, easy to absorb, easy to benefit from.
Number 7. Tofu. If you're over 60 and struggling with meat feeling too heavy or hard to chew, tofu might be the protein your muscles have been waiting for. Here's something plant-based and powerful that often goes overlooked: tofu. Made from soybeans, tofu is packed with high-quality plant protein and contains isoflavones, which are natural compounds that may help maintain muscle strength as your body ages. These compounds support hormonal balance, especially in older adults, and might slow down the natural muscle breakdown that happens after 60. To experts at Mayo Clinic, soy-based foods like tofu can be part of a heart-healthy diet and might help support muscle recovery when included regularly in meals. Tofu is also gentle on digestion, an important benefit if your stomach gets sensitive with age or if you have chronic gut issues. Isoflavones may sound complex, but think of them as gentle supporters for your muscles. They work best when your body is already low in certain hormones, like estrogen, which often happens naturally as you age. If you have a history of thyroid problems or are taking hormone-sensitive medications, it's smart to check with your doctor before increasing soy intake. But for most people over 60, tofu is a simple, safe way to add more usable protein to the day. Try adding a half cup of soft tofu into soups, stir-fries, or breakfast scrambles. It blends easily and doesn't need chewing strength, which makes it ideal if your jaw or teeth aren't what they used to be.
Number 6. Oatmeal plus nut butter combo. If your legs feel weak in the morning or your energy crashes before noon, your breakfast might be part of the problem. Now, let's talk breakfast. Not just any breakfast, but one that actually fuels your muscles and helps you stay steady on your feet. A bowl of oatmeal with a spoon of nut butter isn't just warm and filling. It gives your body a clean, balanced combo of complex carbs, healthy fats, and protein, all essential for maintaining muscle after 60. Here's why it matters. After a night of fasting, your muscles need fuel to stop breakdown and kickstart repair. Oatmeal delivers complex carbohydrates, which release energy slowly to support your morning activities without causing sugar spikes. Nut butters like almond or peanut butter add healthy fats and a bit of protein, which help trigger muscle synthesis and keep you fuller longer. To Harvard Health, older adults often skip or rush through breakfast, missing a key window to support muscle recovery and energy balance. This small change, choosing the right combo, might help protect your strength across the day. If you're managing blood sugar or cholesterol, go with unsweetened. Steel-cut oats, and a no salt, no sugar nut butter. One serving might look like half a cup of dry oats cooked with water, topped with 1 tablespoon of nut butter.
Number 5. Canned tuna or salmon. You might think grabbing a can of tuna or salmon is a smart, protein-packed choice, and it can be, but only if you're picking the right kind. You probably have this in your pantry right now. Canned fish is one of the easiest ways to add protein to your meals, especially when you're too tired to cook. For seniors over 60, that convenience matters. But more importantly, these fish give you 2 muscle-boosting benefits. They're rich in complete protein and packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 are a type of healthy fat that might help reduce low-grade inflammation in the body, a process that's been linked to muscle loss and weakness in older adults. To the National Institutes of Health, regular intake of omega-3 may help improve muscle quality and reduce the rate of decline in people over 60. But here's what matters. Not all canned fish are created equal. Many varieties come packed in oil or loaded with sodium. For someone with high blood pressure or heart disease, which are common in older adults, these extras might work against you. Use canned fish in water, look for low sodium labels and avoid heavily flavored versions. One small can gives you around 20 grams of high quality protein, enough to support muscle maintenance when paired with vegetables or whole grains. Try tossing it into a salad, wrapping it in whole grain tortillas or mixing with avocado instead of mayo. It's quick, lean and easy on digestion.
Number 4. Peanut butter. That creamy spread on your toast might feel comforting, but if you're over 60, the wrong kind of peanut butter could slow your muscle recovery. Let's look at something that sounds healthy, but isn't always muscle-friendly: peanut butter. It's high in calories, packed with fat and some protein, and often promoted as a good energy source. But here's the catch. Many commercial peanut butters contain added sugars, hydrogenated oils, and excess sodium, ingredients that might increase low-grade inflammation in your body. For older adults, especially those already dealing with joint stiffness, fatigue, or chronic health issues like heart disease or high blood pressure, this kind of inflammation might quietly make it harder to rebuild muscle after daily activity. To Harvard Health, trans fats and overly processed oils may interfere with the body's ability to recover from stress, especially in aging muscle tissue that already struggles to repair as quickly. And while peanut butter can be a helpful snack, the type you choose makes all the difference. Hydrogenated oils are added to prevent separation and keep the spread smooth. But they're a form of trans fat. These fats might affect the delicate balance of hormones and proteins needed for muscle maintenance. The solution? Stick with natural peanut butter, the kind made with just peanuts. Check the label. 1 tablespoon per day, added to oatmeal or spread on whole grain toast, can offer healthy fats and help keep you full between meals. Still using regular peanut butter with added sugar? Be honest. Type classic if yes, or clean if you've switched to the natural kind.
Number 3. Greek yogurt. If you're over 60 and looking for a way to protect your muscles even while you sleep, Greek yogurt might be doing more for you than you realize. You've probably had this for breakfast, maybe as a quick snack, but let's look at it differently. Greek yogurt isn't just creamy and convenient, it's loaded with high-quality protein, especially 2 types that matter most after 60: whey and casein. Whey works fast, helping your muscles recover after activity. Casein digests slowly, giving your body a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night, when a lot of muscle repair actually happens. That's not all. Greek yogurt is also rich in leucine, an essential amino acid that plays a direct role in stimulating muscle protein. In simple terms, leucine tells your body, let's build and protect muscle. And as you age, your muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently as they used to. That's why sources like Greek yogurt, which naturally provide more leucine than regular yogurt, are so valuable. According to experts from the National Institutes of Health, older adults often don't get enough leucine-rich foods, which might contribute to age muscle loss. By adding something as easy as Greek yogurt into your day, you're giving your muscles the specific fuel they need. Another bonus? It's easier to digest than milk for many people, and the probiotics in Greek yogurt might help if you deal with bloating, constipation, or irregular digestion, common issues in older adults. Now, if you're concerned about sugar or dairy sensitivity, look for unsweetened, low-fat, or lactose-free Greek yogurt. One serving, about 3/4 to 1 cup, is enough to give you a meaningful protein boost, whether it's with breakfast, as a post-walk snack, or even a light dinner paired with berries or oats. It's not flashy, but its complete amino acid profile might make it the most underrated muscle builder you've got in the kitchen.
Number 2, eggs. If you're over 60 and still skipping breakfast or choosing low-protein snacks, you might be missing out on one of the simplest, most powerful muscle-preserving foods out there. This might be sitting in your fridge right now: eggs. They're not trendy, they don't come in fancy packaging, but they deliver exactly what your muscles need after 60, high-quality, complete protein. That means they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and repair muscle, especially one called leucine, a key trigger for muscle synthesis. Leucine acts like a light switch. When enough is present, your body gets the signal to build and protect muscle. To experts at Mayo Clinic, older adults often need more protein per meal than younger people to get that same signal. One large egg has about 6 grams of protein, including a solid dose of leucine, enough to get the process started, especially when combined with other sources like yogurt, nuts, or legumes. Eggs are also easy to chew and digest, which is crucial if you have dental issues, a slower gut, or poor appetite in the morning. That's one reason they've been a breakfast staple for generations. Now, if you're watching your cholesterol, talk with your doctor, but recent studies, including from Harvard Health, suggest that for most people, moderate egg consumption, up to 1 egg per day, is safe and beneficial, especially when balanced with other heart-healthy choices. Try having 2 scrambled eggs with vegetables, a boiled egg with whole grain toast, or even a sliced egg in a salad. It's quick, familiar, and powerful for your strength.
Number 1. Protein timing. You might already be eating the right foods, but if you're over 60 and still feeling weak or losing strength, the real problem might not be what you eat, it's when. Here's the truth most people miss. Your body can't store protein like it stores fat or carbs. That means you need to give your muscles the right amount of protein at the right time to keep them from breaking down. And as you age, this becomes even more important. After 60, your muscles become less sensitive to protein. It's a natural part of aging, and it's called anabolic resistance. In simple terms, it means your body needs more effort and more precision to trigger the muscle-building process. You can eat a big steak at dinner, but if you barely had any protein earlier in the day, your body might still struggle to hold on to muscle. Experts from Harvard Health and the National Institutes of Health agree. Older adults should aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, and it should be spaced out: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That steady supply helps keep your muscles fed and gives your body a constant signal to maintain strength. Think of protein like fuel for your muscles, not a one-time fill-up, but steady top-offs through the day. A breakfast with eggs or Greek yogurt, a lunch with tuna salad or lentils, a dinner with grilled chicken, tofu, or baked salmon. Each one adds to the total, but more importantly, each one counts when timed right. If you've been eating most of your protein at night and waking up feeling stiff or weak, that might be your signal to shift the pattern. Don't wait until your body breaks down to change the schedule. You don't need more protein, you need a better rhythm. Now take the next step, pick one, apply it, and take back control of your body. One meal at a time. You don't need more protein, you just need a better rhythm. And once you've got that rhythm down, the rest starts to fall into place.
Start with something simple like eggs, easy to digest, packed with the amino acids your muscles are craving. Add in Greek yogurt for recovery support, especially overnight. Then there's peanut butter, but only the natural kind without all the additives. Keep some canned tuna or salmon handy, but go for the low-sodium, water-packed versions. For breakfast, try oatmeal with a spoon of nut butter, slow-burning fuel that powers your muscles all morning. And if meat's too heavy, swap in tofu. Gentle on the stomach, steady for your strength. Ricotta cheese can be a game changer too. Slow salami protein that works while you rest. But no matter which one you choose, it only works if you spread it out. A little at breakfast, a little at lunch, a little at dinner. Simple changes, big difference. You might be eating all the right foods, but your body still isn't holding on to the strength like it used to. That's because what you do before you eat might matter just as much as what's on your plate. Here's something most people skip without even realizing: light movement before meals. We're not talking about an intense workout or a gym session. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking, stretching your legs, or doing simple chair squats can help wake up your muscles. When you move, your blood starts flowing. That flow helps carry nutrients, including protein, exactly where they need to go. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein. It's a bit like a rusty lock; it takes more effort to open. But a little activity before eating can help prime your system, making your body more receptive to the amino acids in your meal. Researchers from the National Institutes of Health have looked into this, and they suggest that combining movement with protein timing might help older adults get more out of the food they're already eating. So next time, before you sit down to that bowl of eggs or yogurt, take a short stroll around the kitchen. Stretch your arms and legs. Do a few heel raises while waiting for the kettle to boil. These little habits don't just help digestion, they might just help your muscles stay right where they belong. Let's be honest, when you're not as hungry as you used to be, it's easy to skip a meal or go long hours without eating. But if you're over 60, letting your stomach stay empty too long might do more harm than you think. When your body runs out of fuel, especially protein, it still has to find energy somewhere. And guess what it turns to? Your muscle. That's right. Going too long without food, especially between breakfast and dinner, might push your body to break down muscle for fuel. And the longer this becomes a habit, the harder it gets to rebuild what you've lost. Here's a simple fix. Don't wait until you're starving to eat. Plan for light, protein-based snacks between meals. A few bites of Greek yogurt, a boiled egg, a small handful of nuts, even half a protein bar. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be steady. Experts at Harvard Health have pointed out that regular, evenly spaced protein intake supports muscle repair better than large, uneven meals. Especially in older adults, where metabolism slows and muscle sensitivity drops. So if you ever find yourself saying, "I'm not really hungry," think of your muscles instead. They might not be making noise, but they still need feeding. Even a small snack could be the difference between maintaining your strength or losing it. You've probably heard that protein is the key to keeping your muscles strong. But here's a little trick that makes it even more effective. Pair it with a bit of healthy carbs. It sounds simple, but it makes a real difference. When you eat protein on its own, your body works to break it down and use it. But when you add a small portion of complex carbs, like oats, sweet potato, or a slice of whole grain toast, it helps release insulin, a hormone that opens the door and helps shuttle amino acids straight into your muscle cells. Think of it like this: protein is the package your muscles need, carbs are the delivery truck. After 60, that delivery system slows down. Your body becomes less efficient at pulling protein into muscle cells, but the right carb pairing can help speed things back up. Two studies shared by Harvard Health, older adults who combine protein with moderate carbohydrate intake see better outcomes in muscle recovery, especially after activity. That doesn't mean loading up on sugar or white bread. But a few spoonfuls of brown rice, a banana, or some fruit with your yogurt, that might give your protein the extra push it needs. So next time you're having eggs, try adding a slice of whole wheat toast. Mixing tuna? Add a few crackers on the side. It's a small shift, but it might help your muscles get more from every bite. You step on the scale, and the number looks the same. Maybe you even feel proud it hasn't gone up. But here's something most people over 60 don't realize. You can lose muscle and gain fat without your weight ever changing. The truth is, your bathroom scale doesn't tell the whole story. What you want to pay attention to is how your body feels and moves. Are your pants looser around the thighs but tighter at the waist? Do you struggle a little more getting out of a chair? Is it harder to lift a grocery bag or hold your balance when reaching overhead? These small changes might not scream danger, but they're often the earliest signs of muscle loss, especially in older adults. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health have long pointed out that muscle mass tends to shrink with age, even in people who think they're maintaining a healthy weight. That's why it's important to go beyond the number on the scale. Instead, watch for the signs that really matter. Your grip strength, how steady you feel walking, whether you've had to push off harder with your arms just to stand up. You don't need fancy machines to track your muscle health. Just pay attention to what your body's already trying to tell you, because staying the same weight doesn't always mean staying strong. And remember, sometimes it's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. All 8 foods we covered, plus those simple timing and habit tips, can make a real difference. Whether it's spreading your protein through the day, swapping in Greek yogurt at night, or just taking a short walk before breakfast, every little change helps protect your strength. The earlier you start, the more muscle you save, and the more independence you hold on to. Losing muscle after 60 doesn't have to be your story. With the right habits, the right foods, and the right rhythm, you can rebuild what aging tries to take away. Take care of yourself, get regular checkups, drink enough water, and move your body a little each day. If this helped you, share it with a friend who's over 60, and for more real, practical health advice like this, stick with Healthcase. We've got your back.
Important disclaimer. Just a quick reminder, the information shared here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not meant to replace medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment from a healthcare professional. For your safety and the best results for your health, always consult your doctor before making any changes based on what you read here.